A behemoth of the macro markets, Warren Buffett just dumped half of his Apple portfolio. Very bad sign. We also have a top economic advisor running away from the White House, all while the rest of the world collapses on a cataclysmic scale, leaving altcoins in the gutter. But we do have some altcoins that are coming back alive, looking fun and juicy for us. So we're going to have a good day. It's quite a buying opportunity we've seen over the weekend. Hopefully y'all caught my emergency live streams this weekend. You liked it?
Very good. It was a good stream. Good? New studio, new look.
Thank you. Thank you.
Home studio.
I was scrambling to get it set up.
You were, but you know, I knew when you told me you were going to do it that you were going to be able to execute, because that's what we do here on the basement.
That's right.
Shout out to everyone on X who's watching us right now.
Yeah, and we should be, I think we're punching out to TikTok.
Hey, welcome TikTok. We'll be on TikTok for about 5 minutes until we get pulled.
Say about a half hour. We'll last about a half hour here. Nick, good morning to you. Taco, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
No, you're bringing in that happy energy. How's about it, man? You know, the big smile. Even though, you know, you've been battling some people that just don't know what the hell they're doing out there in the crypto world. So you're here helping people along the way.
Yes.
You're doing the Lord's work. Good job. Isaac,
we're
starting a band.
We are starting a band. I was just about to ask you about that.
Yes, we are starting a band. It is happening. You know what?
Owen's not even on mic. He's not even part of the show. He's irrelevant.
Unbelievable. So just a quick highlight on the channel here. We are getting dangerously close to 60,000 subscribers.
Dude, we're gonna pass fuckface.
I know.
2 months.
We're gonna pass many fuck faces. It's gonna be great. And I hammered into a space last night, and I'm cooking along here. I'm actually growing on Twitter.
You are growing.
It feels good.
The blue check it definitely boosts you. I'm almost at I'm approaching 5,500.
Where are you at? We never discussed your denim undies. Okay.
No one's brought it up to me. I haven't seen any proof that I even spoke those words. Okay. So it didn't even happen.
Now we need the chat out there to dig up this information for us, because I know that somewhere in Nick Dimondi's profile, there is a promise that if he passed 5,000 followers, he would be wearing some skinny minis made out of denim. So I'm here for it. The market needs it, Nick. You can bring us back.
I know the people want it. Yeah. I know.
Taco, you can follow him. You're running DGen Alpha, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it looks like you're having some fun out there, man. At Crypto Taco, he follows me. What a G, you know. And here's the DGen Alpha channel. Let's see here, at DGen Alpha Show. And then, of course, Isaac, the Agent of Chaos. We are going to be starting one of the most disgusting bands this world has ever seen very shortly, at Isaac Does Crypto. So there you go. And shout out to this dude, 2025 and out. I've invested a lot of time and money preparing for chaos outside of crypto and financial markets. Over the last year, drew crypto from the blockchain basement, like-minded. Way too many ignore this, but it might just be the most important investment you make. Shout out to you.
Fact check, true.
I loved seeing this. This is the first thing I saw this morning. And despite all the chaos and all the calamity going on, everyone's sitting there running for the hills.
Oh, baby. I had a hard time sleeping last night. I was up from basically 3 to 5. I'm not leverage trading. I don't do that anymore, but my God.
It's stressful.
We were dipping down to 49K. And I'm like, what the frick is going on? Can devs do something?
It was funny too. My wife out there buying the dip for us as I'm live streaming last night. It was good on her. I think we're actually pretty well up on the buys that she did. But you know what? If you are out there watching the world go to hell in a handbasket and you're like, hey, you know, we made some money in crypto, but I want to figure out how to protect my livelihood, my family, as you prepare for the election riots, go to the Knowledge Center and join the Black Site. Support the YouTube channel for as long as we have it. I wonder if we're still on TikTok. That's what I'm curious about.
I don't know. Just to explain, guys, joining Black Site is a YouTube membership that kind of spreads out to Discord and gets you some other goodies, which we're also adding a bunch of value here.
Yes.
To the OG level, I believe, of the YouTube memberships. Hobus, community member Hobus, is a He's a high level individual. He's going to be starting his own quant newsletter.
Oh my God.
Newsletter.
Is that what you were talking about this morning?
Yeah. And so he said he will do like basically offer like the first section or a preview of that alpha for OG members. He will drop it. We're going to make his own Discord channel. It'll be for OG members and up, OG and Black Site.
That is sick.
Yeah. So you will get a preview of his newsletter. And this Hobus is extremely smart.
He's a damn computer scientist.
Yeah.
He's a computer scientist.
He's a quant. I don't know what
a
that
hedge
means.
fund manager.
And a hedge fund manager.
You know, I mean, he's just an absolute savage.
A blockchain basement fan.
Yeah. He was stuck on that space with us this weekend.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it too much, but you definitely want to go hear the space on the Blockchain Basement Twitter account. It's very fun. Now, many people received text messages like this morning. It's Mom, fix it now. This is why we don't love you. You told us to buy Ethereum at $4,000 and now it's $1,000. Can the devs do something? Obviously, there's a lot of pain out there.
Check the price. Bad price.
Not doing well.
I'm heavily overinvested. We should just play the video.
Well, I played it last night.
You did?
Yeah,
well,
that's how I started.
This is the new crowd.
All right, fine. We'll go in here.
It's just the gift that keeps on
It
giving.
really does, man. I mean, it's a good reminder of how hilarious crypto can be. And really, you know, we have a lot of scary shit we're going to be covering today, but we might as well start it with a little bit of humor. Let's go here. Ready for this?
Okay. I need the price to go up. I can't take this anymore. Every day I'm checking the price and it's dipping. Every day I check the price, bad price. I can't take this anymore, man. I have overinvested by a lot. It is what it is, but I need the price to go up. Can devs do something?
Oh my God. That is the sentiment out there.
I love it.
Yeah, what a day. And the charts, we are looking like, actually, Bitcoin's trying to get back up to $55,000 right now.
Please,
so that's
I'll
pretty
be forgiven
crazy.
by TJ.
What's that?
I said I'll be forgiven by TJ. He told me that.
No,
when
that's
I came,
unlikely, but I mean,
no.
it's nice.
You could
thought.
hope that happens.
Yeah.
But
It was pretty funny. I came into the office and he's like, "Oh, Isaac, you're the reason why the market's crashed."
Yeah.
It's like if
it's
it
the
hits,
samurai button that did it.
it's the samurai button that did it.
Here's the most down still. Lido Dow still down 16.8%.
Interesting.
Arbitrum,
Good God Almighty.
12%. Look at Near, nearly 12%.
So bad.
Yeah, this is not great. Chainlink, my baby Chainlink, $9.54.
I have no dry powder.
You know what?
So tapped.
Dude, I am that way, but I do have a lot of extra guns. So I was thinking maybe selling some of the extra guns.
It's gonna take like 4 days to get that money into a crypto account.
That's true.
Unless someone's gonna like P2P.
That's true. I mean, I could do P2P. I could do P2P gun sales.
Then
Absolutely. We're in the state of Georgia. This is America.
This is a good opportunity to let everyone know that having dry powder is like the best in this type of scenario.
Yep.
And having it on chain is even better because like all of the brokers are down. Coinbase was down, but I was able to purchase some Solana today because I had some USDC.
You bought some Solana?
Yes, I did.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, the charts, this is not great. Right, this is Bitcoin. A pretty large wick though. It's trying to come back up here.
Tremendous.
That's very thick. And I brought up some things to Kelly Kellum, Matthew Hyland, and Kevin Svensson. We were on a space last night. Oh, they were great. Very based. Unbelievable. Now, again, everyone knows this, but these time frames are just incredibly similar. You had the halving. 231 days till it died.
Look at that.
The Bitcoin dominance, that is. Again, the third halving, 231 days till that exact point, then boom. And right now we're at 106 days after the halving. So essentially, I think like it's pretty good for my portfolio to keep stacking alts for another about 95 days. I'm going to be cutting it off the middle of November.
So just so everyone knows what we're looking at, this is Bitcoin dominance by the halving. As Bitcoin dominance goes down, altcoin dominance goes up, which means the price, the value of the altcoin market goes up. So this is a good chart because as Bitcoin dominance goes up, that's like the peak of the bear market, basically.
And this will probably keep ticking up. Like it's probably going to flirt with 60. I mean, like I feel like
it was 58 or 59, wasn't it?
Yeah, it went up there real quick. And essentially, I'm not going to be surprised to see this thing jackknifing up into the downside, but I'm still just basically targeting mid-November of 2024 to button up the hatches. And what I got is what I got. So I know the pain is absolutely insane out there, you guys, but if you play the time frames more than these price targets, you're going to have a good time.
It's about time in the market, not timing the market.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Because like when I first got into crypto, I really wanted to set out to have multiple cycle bags.
Yep.
That definitely worked out well. You know, and where I'm at right now, I am feeling pretty excited to see all the pain on the market. I felt very alive coming into the office. Like it wasn't so boring. Everything was just like pretty damn high, but then like stagnant. Now we have this insane opportunity to stack good alts at cheap prices. So I'm here for it. Crypto Face, shout out to Crypto Face. Look at this savage.
Do we have to?
Took profit from it. Still going to go down this week in his opinion. He took $1 million in profit on a short.
Wow.
He shorted this whole fucking ride.
What a bastard.
So absolute shout out to Crypto Face. And I'm sad that I missed him in Vegas because I meant to meet up with him out there. But
Nashville?
Well, yeah, Nashville. Now my mind's already on Vegas.
I know.
Well, Piano Matty B and me are going to do a show out there.
Well, obviously you have to.
Yeah, they're in Piano Matty B's stream. They're like super chatting us like crazy to build up a fund to make a concert between me and Matty B happen. And I'm pretty excited about it.
That would be pretty great. I mean, there's a lot of jazz bars, piano bars out there.
Oh, it'd be at the Sin City Mansion Party.
Oh, Sin City Mansion Party. Guys, there will be, I'm looking forward to Las Vegas because there will be a great culling of weak Constitution crypto YouTubers and crypto influencers.
Oh.
They will all they'll be fed into the wood chipper that is Las Vegas.
Yes, this is true.
All of them will succumb to their vices.
This is true.
And many will perish.
You'll see their true colors.
It will be a great cleansing. They will either be canceled or physically perish. It will be great. And crypto will be better for it because then you're just kind of like burning out the underbrush.
Yeah. Indy Halo's got a good question. Drew, your November prediction based on Trump win? No, it is not. It's actually just based on the weakness within the Federal Reserve, cutting interest rates back down because the monetary system is breaking at large. And honestly, even if Kamala took the spot, I mean, our election would be dead. But she's going to print us off of fucking cliff.
Yeah, she has to. Kamala, I mean, look, the SEC has already tied their shoelaces together and pooped their pants. So they're very ineffectual. The CFTC is in the driver's seat now when it comes to crypto. That was like the most bullish thing out of the whole article, like with Ben, was they're going after him. The CFTC is going after him with all this.
It's a commodity.
Yeah, it's like, wow, this is like bullish as hell.
It's great.
Yeah, like if you do like 15 pump and dumps, the Commodities Exchange Commission is going to come after you, not the SEC.
Nick, I said we were going to be, but that's valid.
I'm moving on.
That's valid. That's valid what you just said. It is nice to see it's being deemed a commodity.
We have more people watching us on X right now than we do on YouTube. Owen, how many likes do we have right now?
How many?
Yeah, on YouTube. 39 likes, guys. Guys.
The show's over. Unbelievable.
X, give us the love, repost this, give a comment on a project you want us to cover. We love our X audience. And shout out TikTok and Rumble. TikTok, Rumble, YouTube it sucks. It's only good for the memberships.
Well, I've realized that I can't say pretty average words on this channel. Like we are being targeted by YouTube right now.
I actually did hear a little bit about that. There's a reason everyone on YouTube and TikTok is getting crushed right now is because a major reduction in keywords related to the Olympics, because the Olympics has a deal with TikTok and stuff, and they're just like basically anyone who says the word Olympics gets just obliterated.
Well, thanks for doing that.
Well, we've already shown.
I mean, but God, you can't even say the word. You know,
they're policing it. Yeah, everyone. We're not the only ones
taken down for it yet, though.
Yeah, well, you're not being seen by the eye of Sauron yet.
Fair enough.
Now here's just a highlight on, despite all the crash that's going on right now, BlackRock and Fidelity still have not sold their Bitcoin, according to Arkham data. Interesting. And also Van Eck coming out saying, I am hodling. So these top financial institutions just riding through the pain in the guts. And here's just a video. This is from a while back, a conversation from Larry Fink about Bitcoin. And this is going to sound pretty interesting in this current environment. Let's have a listen.
Rally is way beyond the rumor. I think the rally today is about a flight to quality with all the, all the issues around the Israeli war now, global terrorism, And I think there's more people running into a flight to quality, whether that is in treasuries, gold, or crypto, depending on how you think about it. And I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality.
So we're thinking about this. He's talking about war worldwide and this flight to quality. Well, guess what? Situation has got way worse on the macro and war side over the last weekend.
It's unhinged.
My wife is out there buying even more. Like, I have a pretty good stock, and she's like, honey, I hope you're all right with this. I hope you're not mad at me. I'm buying tons of dried goods and adding on to the supply. And I'm like, first of all, I am erect. Second of all, have at it, because, you know, she's becoming based. She's like becoming extremely based through all this.
Very based, yeah.
And it makes my heart swell. You know what I mean? I wasn't pushing my ideals on her over the years. She's a very artistic person. You know, she comes from the fashion world. So it took a lot of realization from what's going on. Now, this from Fox News, talking about the stock market open today. Let's have a listen to this bad boy.
Some would call history in the making. Don't say that.
We have never been down 1,000 points ever, not even intraday on the NASDAQ.
Is that true?
That is true.
Okay. Down 6% right from the get-go. This is heavy big tech. Here we go. Look at them go down. Microsoft is down $20. That's 5%. Alphabet, 5%. Meta, 6%. Amazon, 6%. Apple, 9% down. Let's pull out Apple. This is interesting. Question.
That's a big one. This is a massive sell-off.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, you get what you deserve. And I was at what's the Mexican restaurant?
Was it El Nepal?
El Nepal. I was at El Nepal at the bar, eating the chimichanga as I do. And this old man next to me is in his like mid-60s. Said, "Hey man, how's that market treating you?" And I'm like a guy in my 40s presenting in my 30s, and he was asking me about money. I said, "Well, it's doing better than my crypto." He goes, "Oh, you do crypto?" And then we talked for 20 minutes about stuff, and he just said he's getting obliterated. But he's not scared. He's not afraid though. He's not afraid.
Well, and there's like retirement funds and pensions and all these things that are wrapped into this. And this is kind of a full write-up on setting the stage for really, because there's a bunch of different reasons why the market is collapsing right now. So we're going to cover as much of it as possible. But honestly, it's a 20-headed hydra. It's from Shadow of Ezra. A wave of financial collapses in the multiple markets is happening across the world. Black Swan or Black Monday. Stocks and crypto plunged as investors start to panic while a global sell-off deepens. Absolute chaos in Japan as stocks are on track for their biggest decline in more than 8 years following a significant drop last Friday. This is even larger than the drop that happened Black Monday crash of 1987. South Korea halted all sell orders as the markets crashed more than 5%. Just a side note, North Korea, about 5 minutes before we went live, put their military on high alert. Fun. In the United States, the Magnificent Seven stocks have erased nearly $500 billion overnight. Rumors of World War III and civil war across Europe. The markets are expecting an even deeper crash tomorrow. The world's getting pretty scary, honestly.
And I made a post on the this is a great tweet from whoever that was.
Shadow of Ezra.
Yeah. Thank you, Drew, for finding that. And I made a tweet from Basement account and said, look, last week a whole bunch of people in the northern of England thought everything was going to be fine, and then now they're literally lighting cars on fire and there's looting.
Fluffy the sheep's out there too. Fluffy, he says it's fun out there.
Yeah,
and depends on your perspective, I guess.
I was messaging British Hodl, and I messaged British Hodl on Friday. I say, "Yo, is everything okay?" He goes, "Or is it overblown?" He said, "No, I think it's all taken out of context." And then Sunday he said, "It's really bad here."
Well, and you were arguing with Simon. What's his name?
Simon Dixon. Yeah, there was a Gary Cardone space, and they brought me up because I had to interject because Simon Dixon just started literally talking out of his ass about what is going on in the UK, essentially parroting the party line from Labour that it's a bunch of alt-right extremists that are doing this basically for no reason. And he glossed over why things kicked off. And I completely called him out on all of his bullshit. I said, this is the most disingenuous obfuscation of what is actually happening in the UK I've ever heard on a Spaces, and you should be ashamed of yourself for what you've said. Because what really kicked all this off is not just a bunch of quote-unquote alt-right people. And he said Tommy Robinson was in Mossad.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Are you stupid? And I explained, this is over 5 minutes. I said, this is the failure of the Conservative and the Labor Party for the past 20 years. And they've made this bed. Now they have to lie in it.
And here's just a quick note on that. This is the apparent far-right extremist view. Not wanting kids murdered is normal, not far right.
Yeah,
it is a very normal request to not want your children to be stabbed to death at a Taylor Swift dance party.
Yeah.
This is why I love crypto. Yes, I talk about finance, but also I got one in the chamber and a smile on my face.
Absolutely. And here we go.
I'm not going to be caught like this.
Canadian truckers round 2.
Oh God, they're starting up again
bank
too.
Shutdown boogaloo. Well, Keir Starmer, Herr Starmer came out and made a press conference, said, if you've participated in this stuff, you will regret it. So he's already threatening his populace. So the reaction to the reaction is going to get a reaction. And if they come down hard on the native British population who are pushing back because they are unheard, if they come down hard, it is going to galvanize the population.
Yes.
Watch them try and they're already doing facial recognition. Watch them try and turn off their bank accounts. Watch and see what happens.
Yep.
We are going to see the playbook of the globalists come out over the next 2 weeks. This is why crypto is important. This is why self-custody is important. Everyone's about to see this in 8K happen over the next 2 weeks with what is happening in the UK, which is why you need an Arculus wallet. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, and on that note, yes, you can help our channel. Buy an Arculus wallet, use code BASE10, and get your crypto the hell off of exchanges, you guys. This is a big reason why I got into crypto, was for the self-sovereignty aspect of it. This is a way you can practice that. Use code BASE10, you get 10% off, $90. You literally turn yourself into your own bank. So, help the channel out, help yourself out, and help fight against the machine that is just grinding people to a pulp and will likely shut down their bank accounts once again. It is a very unfortunate thing to see. Now, with that, and this is kind of related to the self-custody side, I mean, people that trust these trading platforms like Robinhood, Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, Vanguard, E-Trade, and Fidelity, these were all reported down this morning. You could not get in. You could not buy the damn dip. They just locked people out of the trading platforms, and it's absolutely disgusting to see this happen. Taco, you made a note about this is why it needs to be on chain.
Yeah, I tweeted out because I was looking at Coinbase on my browser, and it's like we're experiencing connection issues. So, yeah, that's like the main thing for wanting to move your money around. You have to have it on chain in times like this.
Yeah,
absolutely. Looks at Fluffy. I like hearing from Fluffy. People here are very tolerant and friendly, but they have been taking the piss.
You taking the piss?
That's a good point, because they're very tolerant, very friendly. But now they've just been shit on and told that they're the problem for long enough.
So
they're starting to riot.
This is how I was summarizing it. And Fluffy, I want to get your input, because a lot of people resonated when I was kind of popping off on this space last night. I said, if you go to a rally with what they call the alt-right, they don't have a problem with ethnicities per se. No one in the UK right now is questioning if Idris Elba or Lewis Hamilton is a British man. No, they're extremely British because they've adopted British culture. They've assimilated, right? It's the non-assimilation by a huge part of the population in very concentrated areas that is breaking down the fabric of society in the UK, on top of the fact that a lot of these migrants are coming in and getting a free ride on the back of the British taxpayer, and the British taxpayer is being crushed underfoot by the absolutely stupid socialist, borderline communist policies of the Conservative and Labor Party. So you've got a multifaceted issue, but the media there is all trying to make it about race, and that is, no one believes it. Maybe you got some South Londoners and you got some other, whack jobs there, but the populace, no one's buying the bullshit anymore.
Yeah. This is interesting. Drew, can you persuade Arculus and DAG to partner up? I bet you we could get a conversation going.
Wait, who and who?
Well, to get Arculus to be able to store DAG tokens. We could probably kick that combo up.
Arculus needs to start supporting more tokens.
Yeah, we should start asking them.
I've been asking them. They need to support Caspa. They need to support DAG. They need to support, I don't even think they have BNB. So they've got the majors. They got the heavies. They can do EVM compatible chains because they've got Ethereum. But
I think they might have BNB on there now.
Does it?
I'm pretty sure.
I'll have to get back on there and see.
I'll have to check.
So another thing that's playing into this devastating downfall is the Japanese stock market and the valuation of their fiat. Now, the sharp rise in the JPY to USD causing a massive unwind of the yen carry trade positions and contributing to a sharp decline in U.S. stocks. For those who don't understand how this works, is a good explanation from this account, Adam Koo at Adam Coot Trader, or Koo Trader. Many traders were borrowing Japanese yen at low interest rates, converted them to US dollars, and used this to buy US stocks.
Yep.
Now that the Bank of Japan is raising the interest rates, the JPY has strengthened significantly against the US dollar.
Yep.
Now these traders are in big shit. Not only must they pay higher interest for their JPY they borrowed, but they are facing huge Forex losses as well. US dollar assets that they are holding may not be enough to repay the JPY that they have borrowed.
Real quick note, you should look at the graph. Oh, let me actually have you.
He has the graph.
So I saw the USD JPY is the inverse of this. It's like falling off a cliff. This is arsenic for Forex traders. Forex traders are like the OG crypto degens. They're like, yeah, man, I'm making 20% overnight. But you know, crypto's like way more than that.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue. This chart is insane if you're in Forex. It's insane.
Well, it's terrifying, honestly, for macro markets. Now, what we have here is this can lead to more selling pressure.
Skip number 3.
Yeah, let's cover this one. This is causing a huge unwind in these trade positions. They're selling out. Traders are facing big losses and margin calls, selling their U.S. stocks to raise the U.S. dollar and then converting it back to JPY to pay back their loans. This can lead to even more selling pressure on U.S. stocks and even more declines in the short term. The Middle East war escalation, U.S. political uncertainty is also adding to the fear and the panic. And as an investor, this is great news because this is the type of short-term crisis and panic that gives me the opportunity to scoop up high-quality U.S. stocks and bigger discounts, take advantage of the temporary mispricing caused by the short-term crisis. This is how we get richer. What you got, Taco?
So the money that they were borrowing, it was like dynamically priced. So like they borrowed it at a low interest rate, but then it went up. So now they have to pay a higher interest rate.
It depends on how they're doing the swaps, but it can be a variable.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it changes quick.
I believe also order books will be filling at different times. So if you've said, hey, if this stock gets to this level, I'm going to go ahead and buy it doing this like carry trade. Well, if you've set that like a week ago and now the interest is like, whoosh, you're like, oh, no, I can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And this isn't even pricing in what's coming from Iran. This is not pricing in what's coming from Iran.
And if there's any trade disruption in Europe.
Dude, I mean, we have multiple problems going on here.
If there's a trade disruption in Europe, fellas, we're in it at that point.
Oh, my God.
I would go ahead and say the bull run is over if there's a trade problem with Japan or the UK, because holy shit balls.
I was going over this on my channel, what I think the price would be for the bull market to be over.
Yeah.
I'm thinking around 39K.
39K and it's
If we fall under 39K and we stay under there for like a month, I think the bull market's over.
Really?
Yeah, or at least on pause. Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a very sad thing to think about. Not great signs on the macro market either. So we have Biden's top economic advisor, Gene Sperling, announcing he is leaving the White House today. Peace out.
Fuck all y'all.
But he's going to the side of Kamala Harris. He's looking to potentially continue Bidenomics through Harris if she is elected. Decision to hire Gene Sperling as her senior economic advisor suggests she would. However, Sperling's announcement of his resignation from the White House today seems poorly timed given the economy's current downward spiral. Kind of an awkward time to back out, bro.
Okay.
What?
There's breaking news.
Oh, God. Even more?
And this is in the world that we live in. This is the only thing. This is the most 2024 thing I think has ever been uttered in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Today. So this is an important backstory. Trump, now that he's sealed the nomination, is receiving top secret defense briefings.
Oh, God. Okay.
So he's been receiving them for a couple weeks now. Okay. Or 2 weeks.
I'm preparing myself.
Today, on Aiden Ross's Kick stream,
I saw that.
Trump was his guest.
I saw that.
And Trump said, in about a week, North Korea is going to attack Israel. There you go.
North Korea is going to...
That's the most 2024 statement anyone has ever said.
Oh, my God,
on
bro.
Aiden Ross's Kick stream, Trump said, blah.
Oh, I saw him enter Aiden Ross. Many many, and then Trump walks in and everyone's all cheering and shit. I was like, we have gone full idiocracy here. Aiden Ross is bringing us political commentary. That is scary as fuck, though, honestly, because North Korea, their military, I talked about at the beginning of the show, that was breaking news that their military is now on high alert.
It is, and they're going to hack Israel. They're not going to like attack Israel. They're going to cyber attack Israel. And if North Korea can do anything, if they can't do something, it's grow food. But if they can do something, it is hack the United States infrastructure, and they will try. Apparently, I think there's going to be a cyber attack.
Dude, what if Aiden Ross is Mr. X?
Yeah, someone actually asked, is Bencoin going to make me a millionaire? If you buy it in Turkish lira, yes.
Oh my God, this is the saddest day in the world. Okay, so now a week ago, Joe Biden came out with these comments. Let's just soak this in. This is our situation, folks.
I love it.
Cured the economy. Cured the economy.
So 6 days ago, he comes out and says, I've cured the economy. You can't quite hear it very clearly over the jet that's running in the background. But honestly, this guy is so far gone. I feel remorse for him at this point. And DZ brought it up a year ago. This literally looks like elder abuse.
It is.
In the same sentence, he also says he saved the environment.
Yeah, saved the environment, cured the economy. No, but we've made it, Joe.
Yeah. And he needs to be put on Mount Rushmore.
Oh, God.
Don't forget that.
He's also not competent to run for the job of president, but he can still be the president.
That is a kind of a scary combination of conversations right there, Nick. That's the world we live in, though.
He's too old to run again, but for now, it's fine.
Jesus Christ. All right, Owen, run the mid-roll. We got to get into this Warren Buffett news right after that. I know, it's really going fast.
So good.
Yeah.
The blockchain basement is powered by Arculus. This is the world's leading crypto cold storage where you can easily secure, buy, swap, send, and receive all your crypto with a simple tap using 3-factor authentication to make sure to keep your assets safer than ever. Make sure to support the channel. Use code BASE10 and click the link down in the description to get your hands on your security today.
All right, so this is just another pile of pretty damning news that came out about Warren Buffett and why Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway dumped 55.8%.
Wow, I didn't know it was that much.
Half their portfolio of Apple stock. Warren Buffett, just for reference, is the largest holder of BlackRock, right? It's the largest owning entity of BlackRock. Plus,
really, I didn't know.
Yes, I mean, this is a massive, massive organization.
Yeah.
And
well, they're also
what you got?
They own Dairy Queen.
They own Dairy Queen too?
Yep.
They better not dump my Dairy Queen on me. I mean, I go there like once every 6 months.
Really?
I like the Oreo sundae thing.
I know.
You know, but I'm on the diet right now. My coffee is black. It's as black as my soul.
Oh, okay.
So, so let's see what we got. Buffett dumped 55.8% of Berkshire Hathaway holdings of Apple stock in the first 6 months of 2024. Man, he knows what's coming, it seems. Since the end of 2023, Berkshire has sold 505 million Apple shares, 115 million in the first quarter, and another 390 million in the second.
So much.
That is a shitload. And this is one of the largest stocks out there. So, you know, keep that in mind. There's a lot of retirement funds, pension funds that are hooked into this thing. As of June 30th, that represents 55.8% reduction in their holdings since the beginning of the year. Why did he sell so much Apple stock? Should other investors follow suit? No one knows why he sold such a huge chunk of the Apple stock. However, Apple's tepid growth rate and high valuation suggest that the famed investor may have concluded the stock's prospects are not great.
You know what he did?
What's that?
Took one look at the Apple Vision Pro and he's like, yeah, they're falling off.
Dude, I saw the Apple store in Nashville and that kind of looked like a high-tech ghost town.
Yeah, no one was in there.
I'm glad you said that. Like, you know, the same thing with like Gucci and Prada stores and like malls and airports. At this point, I think they're just like marketing and advertising. You never see anyone in them.
It's cheaper than a billboard. They probably got some sweetheart deal with the taxes. I also heard in a Spaces this morning that Berkshire Hathaway has a large presence in the Japanese economy.
Yes.
So they already kind of knew that this rate pivot was coming. So they just got ahead of it.
This is why I love this show. We have all of our little seeds of information and it comes to actually get a concise understanding. And if you like this show, support us. It doesn't take much. Take your little finger.
Become a member.
Go tap the like button first and foremost.
That's
the
black
easiest
side
thing.
It's free.
It's free. It's easy to do. It's a little bit of a workout. I understand the world has become very, very soft. But you know what? You can do it. Oh, just click that like button.
Click.
Now, the VIX, Dr. Arcane Bear talking about the VIX volatility index, now higher than any previous recession and the 8 of the first weeks of the pandemic. This is TradFi fear or greed index. We are in a fear that has basically never been seen before in the markets. Look at that spike.
Yep. So the volatility index is the higher, the more scare.
Yeah. Shout out to 2Pump Crypto Chump. Yeah,
Wow.
Owen, with the bows. Thank you, 2Pump Crypto Chump, for supporting the channel, moving us forward, gifting the membies.
You know what this tells me, though, is maybe the worst is behind us. Like, this is the worst it's ever been.
Yeah.
Are we about to just surpass that maybe like in the next week? I don't think so.
I mean, this is 2008 and things didn't really flush out till here. In the housing crisis, this lasted for a while.
But the level of fear is the highest it's ever been.
Yep.
So people are probably going to become less fearful over time.
We need to see an overlay of this, the VIX, to like the SPY. How long, like from when the VIX spiked, how long did things take for it to blow out? Because we're just tracking the VIX right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is a leading indicator probably. So how long does it take for this to
maybe
fully sets itself out?
God,
in the
I feel like
markets?
I need to get the SPY, but I don't want to get stuck on Market Watch fumbling around. So
Don't do it. Yeah, no. We'll
I'll find that. And you know what? That's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll do an overlap of them and check them out. George Martinez, thanks Basement for all the work you guys do. Which AI project would be a good buy for bigger profits? All right, let's go to the charts here.
Aether?
Aether's. I love Aether. What you like? Fetch? What the
up.
fuck?
Isaac, get off my show.
No, I'm gonna say
Isaac.
your show.
Pal.
You
But look at the biggest
Okay.
gainers. I like this. Look at this. So this is good. I want to see the biggest bouncers after this pain.
There's going to be none on the weekly.
Let's go to
tethered,
24 hour. So we got Helium, Ondo, Celestia. Interesting. You know what I did see is Tau. I saw Tau.
Yeah,
Oh, there it
Tau.
is.
Yeah, Tau took a huge hit.
It took a huge hit, but look at how fast it's trying to regain. It's back over $200.
I know.
$219. Honestly, this kind of looks pretty fucking strong. Honestly,
Yeah, Tau's like a soft AI play. It's more of like blockchain AI. If you're talking about like distributed computing AI, I would go with Aether.
Yeah,
Render is great. I mean, like if you can get $5 render, fine. But
dude, it's like $3 or something.
It's gonna like
right
10x. It's not gonna 20x.
ATH.
Aether
6 cents
is the sneakier play.
Look at this. Let's just back up. Okay, so this is actually the first time you've had a reasonable opportunity to buy real low on Aether.
But it's never even pumped. Really.
Yeah,
like this project. This is you're looking at the all.
Mm-hmm.
It's never really moved.
I like this. I like
it too.
I'm gonna say PAL.
You're gonna say PAL?
PAAL?
Let's go to PAL. Let's go check it out. PAL.
IOS is pretty good. Ondo is RWA. That's not.
Yeah. Let's see here though. So PAL, not too horrible either. I mean, not too horrible.
Similar market position in the 200s on CoinMarketCap.
Okay. All right. Good pick.
Tokenomics might be better than Aether.
Fetch. The reason why we had such a hot reaction to Fetch, Isaac, is it's kind of been around for a while and it's kind of played.
And the whole merge thing.
Well, the merge thing happened. ASI is getting its ass kicked. But beyond that, I mean, it's well up there in market cap size.
If you're telling for me, if you're telling a normie, like if it's your, you know, your wife's girlfriend, she doesn't really invest much into crypto, but she wants something other than Bitcoin. Fetch is fine. ASI is fine. It's gonna 5x.
Yeah,
it's not going to be the giga Chad. By the way, I'm calling big green candles now bamboo candles.
Bamboo candles?
Bamboo. I just think it's more palatable and more fun because everyone makes dick jokes in crypto. But if they're bamboo candles, bamboo grows fast and is very strong.
Well, and also like, you know, what we're looking for is like in Fetch, if this ASI project just keeps the lights on and keeps advertising and doesn't get a massive hack, a lot of what we're looking at right now will 5x from the point we're at right now. Unless we see a nuclear bomb go off and then you need friends like me.
Yeah, then none of your money works.
Yeah, none of your money works, and you better be friendly to your hillbilly neighbors.
Yeah.
So in that regard, all bets are off if we do see a full-on escalation of World War III. Yes, crypto will come out the other side, and it'll still exist, and it'll probably take over the world financial system 20, 30 years from now.
Yeah.
But there is a big potential there. Now we're looking at odds of recession on Polymarket are now up 26%. Yeah. I mean, this is a kind of a layup here, but a lot of people are watching out for the recession to come. We even have this, the Intel CEO posting scripture. So Pat Gelsinger, let your eyes look straight ahead, fix your gaze directly before you, give careful thought to the paths for your feet, and be steadfast in all of your ways.
Good pull.
It is. It's a deep pull. Kind of scary as hell to think about a CEO of Intel needing to give us some scripture right now.
A Fortune 50 company. Yeah.
Dude, like, what is he preparing everyone for? I mean, that's the shit that Drew doesn't want to be right about. Great Depressionary level moves.
Yep.
And also, we did see this. This is from Luke Mikic. At Luke Mikic 21, well, Lockheed Martin stock just pumped 23%.
Yes.
Same time, markets are dumping. Biggest military industrial complex stocks in the world pumping, while the rest of the market is dumping. Might be a little bit of foreshadowing.
Look at all that bamboo.
Look at that is a bamboo
That's
stick.
bamboo.
And it's sad to know that the bamboo sticks we see today are in the military industrial complex.
Yeah, we'll get our bamboo.
North Korea on high alert. Trump talking about North Korea hitting Israel.
Speaking of Trump, go to Joshua Jake's X account.
Is this about Aiden Ross?
Yeah.
I already brought it up.
Yeah.
No, this is new.
Oh, it is?
It's new?
Yeah, new stuff coming out of the stream.
Oh, for God's sake.
Let's go.
Oh, because he's streaming right now, right?
Trump and Cybertruck with Aiden Ross.
So Aiden Ross gifted Trump a Cybertruck with his assassination image on it.
Oh my God! No way, bro.
So I think he's playing him some tunes in there.
We're gonna get demonetized.
No, we're not gonna play it. I wish I could see the outside of the truck. Oh God, there's Kim Jong Il.
Go to Watcher Guru's account.
Watcher Gurus. I like how you're floating around and catching the live shit for me.
How is Trump gonna lose?
If they don't have an election. Let's see here.
There's something they said
that me and Nick were talking to the guys from Flux.
Yeah.
And there are whispers of Flux building out a live kind of in real time AI checker. It's
a browser tool.
Yeah, like a browser tap plugin.
Yeah,
thing, right?
and it's going to integrate, I believe, with different like content creation software. So basically, you're basically putting a code that will be read on the blockchain saying this is the original version of this, and it will go and search that out, and so it'll say yes, this is the original version of this piece of content. Also, if you want to check a piece of content to see if it's manipulated, you can submit it, and it's all in like a in-browser thing. You just say, hey, is this legit? It'll scan it and basically pull from a bunch of different models and say, we think it could be AI generated or not. But as more people do that, it will give you a rank. Yeah, you're training it to look for AI, and it will get better and better and better over time.
I mean, it's
cool stuff happening with
like
Flux.
Mark Smithson, is today's stream AI generated?
Possibly.
I promise you.
Well, did you see Justin's son posted that image of his birthday celebration?
No.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was AI.
Oh my God.
It was AI?
Yeah, go to his page.
All right,
That fool, like, this is the scary part. I mean, I glanced over it. I'm like, oh yeah, happy birthday, Justin's son. But he has like 8 fingers on one of his hands. His birthday cake says like gibberish, happy birthday, boss.
Wow.
Where is it? I can't find it here.
It fooled a lot of people if you're just glancing over it
up.
fast.
Pull this up. Let's see here. What is this? What the hell is going on here?
大家的生日祝福都收到了，非常感谢大家。
We are ranking so high on TikTok right now.
这是 huge. 这里我拍了空间视频，大家可以用 VR 眼镜进行观看。
Okay, I've had enough of this.
So that's not even like the original image he posted.
Okay.
But if you like go through his tweets and you find the original, he has his hands crossed like this and he has like 8 fingers.
Here we go. Let's pull it up. I think I found it here. Oh yeah, look at that. Holy God. Pull this up. What the hell? I mean, that's a good way to like never be caught for a crime. You just buy a spare finger. and it's always on your hand.
And look at the happy birthday boss. It's like completely AI generated.
Jesus Christ.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we could use crypto to stop the disinformation.
His thumb's all weird too.
Yeah. A lot of people wondering if we are AI generated stream. I will promise you I am real. I'm very, very real. But there is a lot of questions to the world and all the information that's coming out now, and you have to double guess everything. And to make it worse, then Google is going on this massive campaign to block keywords, simple keywords like Trump, Kamala, things of that nature. It's just the world is getting really, really weird. Now, with all this, let's just give a look at what the Great Depression looked at, just as a quick reminder on what we might be facing. It's a good explanation of kind of how the stock market became so over leveraged that it ended up collapsing hard enough for people to jump out of buildings and to cause nearly a decade of near famine levels in the United States.
So, Drew, you're telling me that those guys were the original meme coin pumping numbers?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. And they did it through traditional markets. And really, nothing was ever fully fixed by it in traditional markets. That's why we developed Bitcoin it was based out of the housing crisis, but also trying to stop spam emails. Satoshi was really pissed about spam emails. So that was cooked into his original emails.
Because he took the eCash code and modified the eCash code. Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you this. I've always felt like he was at least an insider to the NSA/DARPA organization or the DARPA organization itself that created Bitcoin. Is either a defector or them. Am I crazy?
The NSA made a whole bunch of encryption protocols and outsourced them. Or made them open source, saying, hey, if you want to be like in the government agency or like interface with the government, or you need some type of cryptography, here's some algorithms. And they made SHA-256, and it was open source to the public. And so they took Satoshi and the other developers took SHA-256 as the main one for Bitcoin. There are other ones that are just as secure. They just picked SHA-256.
Yeah.
So saying the NSA created Bitcoin is kind of like saying a chicken created a chocolate cake. No, a chicken like provided an egg and used eggs to make a chocolate cake. It's disingenuous.
I hear what you mean about SHA-256, but also the main thing I think about is how would they know to choose the randomizer?
Well, that was Satoshi's addition to it.
Yeah.
Like he said, I want this one it's the most hardened and is the least likely to have a backdoor.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he added his own little thing to it.
I mean, because wouldn't it be a perfect situation if you're the United States, you know that your lifespan of the US dollar is waning, you've pulled off the gold standard, things are falling apart, you create Bitcoin or let Bitcoin be created in the background to let world finance collapse into.
Yeah.
And then BRICS and everyone thinks they're dancing around in some decentralized realm when really it was created by the Phantom of the Opera.
No one thinks
themselves.
that far ahead in the government. They're all way too dumb. It's like the people like Tim Pool's like, hey, I asked Grok what Satoshi Nakamoto means, and he said Satoshi means central and Nakamoto means intelligence. And then Lynn Alden's like, so the entity known for its secrecy is going to name its project in Japanese Central Intelligence. Like it's just dumb on top of dumb.
Out in the open. I wouldn't do that. Owen, you sent me something in the blockchain basement Slack here. We may as well pull it off here. Okay, so Owen sent me some imagery here in Slack. Now, what is this symbol that you sent me, Owen? What is this? And use your microphone, goddammit. Well, you don't have your microphone on. Explain yourself.
Seal of Satan.
Seal of Satan.
Why are we doing this on this show?
All right, he's comparing it to the content.
The Google Play button? What is the Seal of Satan?
I mean, it's kind of similar.
Did you just Google something? Get out of my face with this.
God.
This is dumb.
Owen sending me he's getting curious about the world out there. Now, this is from Genevieve Roche Decker. Just a quick reminder on all the calamity we're facing. The U.S. stock market has recovered from every single recession, depression, and crash, and went on to make new highs every single time. History is on our side, and I would lean to agree with this.
Yes.
On the crypto side, and honestly, the TradFi side as well. I think that what we're really going to see is nations across the planet start to print currency in God mode. to basically print themselves out of this situation. And I think that it's actually now I know that the news about the emergency Fed meeting is not real.
Yes.
But the idea in my head that Jerome Powell would call an emergency Fed meeting in light of all this news seems like a very real possibility to me. I want to know in the chat. Chat, give me a 1 if you think Jerome Powell's going to pull an emergency meeting. 2 if you think no way in hell he wants to protect his reputation and just let it happen on September. What do you think, Nick? What is this? Do you think there's any possibility the Feds will do an emergency meeting?
So I'm new to being a student of finance. I've been watching the machinations of the levers of power intently for the past 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
They're only going to do, if there's an emergency Fed meeting, I don't remember the last one that we had, but if there's an emergency Fed meeting.
It might have been COVID or the bank crisis. Let's look it up.
Maybe it might have been the bank crisis, but it's probably going to be bad.
It would be very bad.
This is not the time that you want an emergency Fed meeting to kind of.
Yeah, it was March 15th of 2020. But the VIX is higher than it was at that time.
It is. But if they're not doing one now, okay. But if they do one in like a week from now and nothing has happened, now I'm getting scared.
Yeah.
Because something's about to drop.
54, an emergency rate cut would spook the shit out of the market.
We can't do a rate cut yet, guys.
And dude, they're even talking about 75 base points, bro.
That would nuke the world. It would nuke us. We would be punching ourselves in our own dick because then we are paying back the stuff at that interest rate.
I mean,
we're already getting crushed on it.
Yeah.
And now it's just going to ruin other people's. It's just.
It's a scary thought.
Yeah.
Scary thought indeed. Here's something scarier, though. Taiwan says that the People's Liberation Army of China's
goodbye,
drones, by TikTok, drones from the People's Liberation Army of China are circling Taiwan for hours now after Japan, Philippine naval drills nearby were underway. In a rare report on mainland Chinese drone activity, Taiwan said 2 PLA unmanned aerial vehicles circled the island for hours on Saturday, just a day after Japan and the Philippines carried out joint drills in nearby waters. An unmanned aircraft crossed the median line of the Taiwan Strait and patrolled around the self-ruled island for from around noon to 9 p.m. According to the Taiwanese Defense Ministry, the course of the drones was close at 43 nautical miles. This is another subject matter. People are, no way, this is not going to happen. There's no way that China would try to take Taiwan like this.
Yes, they will.
Peaceful. I know. It's like, what the fuck kind of planet do you live on where you don't think that they're going to go in there? Just kind of crazy.
Just one where you think multiculturalism works. Can you check the TikTok feed?
Oh, yeah. See if we're still on TikTok.
Gigaband we are.
See if we're on. We literally said bye TikTok and they fucking banned. Jeremy, we got on there for a half an hour, buddy. We made it.
Hit OK. We may be able to recoup. Hit OK on
Let's
TikTok.
See if we can get back on
do
there.
the puzzle piece.
This is so funny. I'm just watching our censorship in live time here. Owen's sitting here trying to fight the algorithmic robots on TikTok right now. Good job, buddy. Looks like you made it through. Are we still live?
I don't know.
All right.
We'll never know.
Owen, yes. All right. We got back on. Good stuff. Good job, buddy. Now, the U.S. government also just transferred a test transaction of Ethereum to a new wallet 16 minutes ago. This is actually about an hour and a half ago by now, which might be a transfer test, and they currently hold 50,000 Ethereum. Taco.
Well, you're not going to sell now.
Taco, I want your opinion on this.
Good God.
Is there room to die further for Ethereum? Like, what are you seeing on your opinion?
What was it? Jump Finance or whatever Jump? They were the market makers for a bunch of leading centralized exchanges, and they liquidated a bunch of ETH. I can't tell you what the U.S. government is going to do with this ETH.
The government dumped some Bitcoin. Even regardless of Trump and all those other people being like, hey, we should back our currency with Bitcoin. It might save us from a death spiral.
And that was confirmed that they dumped 10,000 Bitcoin?
They dumped some Bitcoin, yes.
And so, they didn't, there's no like word why or anything like that from them?
No word why, but it came out of Arkham. So, I mean, it hasn't been discounted yet. There's been no that was fake news about it. So, and it happened right after Trump said the potential of backing the U.S. dollar's debt.
It's just also weird. There's like a couple of months left in Biden's presidency.
It's not weird you light the house on fire on your way out because you ruined everything. What's weird about that?
Pee on the couch.
I'm sorry. Like,
Fuck your couch.
I just got to say it like I see it, man. I'm shooting from the hip there. Honestly, it's just, it does make sense to me. That Cackling Kamala and Geriatric Joe would light the house on fire on the way out.
Shake everyone out before the election.
Well, I mean, do they expect to win an election? Should they have one right now?
800 people on X right now.
Dude, we have like 1,000 some odd people watching the show right now.
That can't
It's pretty
be right.
lit.
No one watches
people are here
this show.
watching us. This is cool.
No one watches this
Now,
show.
let's go to the charts here. I want to check out all the altcoins in their pain. I want to see the biggest bouncers here. So Celestia up, Helium up slightly. We got, I want to see where Aerodrome is. Where is Aerodrome? Because this is one of my...
Last time I looked, it was up like 40-something%.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Whiz. Okay.
From its bottom to its top is, I think, like 45%.
This is not bad. I like this. Good job, Aerodrome. Now, this... Jesus, look at this. On the day. So that's the daily wick. Let's go to the hours.
Low.
Nick, what do you call the red candles? Since you have bamboo candles.
Oh yeah, what is the red candles?
I don't know. I got to work. I was workshopping bamboo for the past week, and bamboo it's just better. It's smarter. It's a smarter way to talk about candles.
Yeah. So red shouldn't be Satan boner. Is that what you're thinking?
This is another rock bottom moment for
this.
this
Yeah. Well,
channel.
nothing is beneath us, and everything goes over our
Maybe
heads
we
in the
should
basement.
maybe something should be beneath us.
Yeah. I mean everything.
But we're the basement, so like, you only got dirt beneath us.
Yeah, but we're not the sewer. We're not like crypto sewer.
There's a sewer beneath
that's
us.
Bleaves.
That's Bencoin.
Let's check out Matic. I want to see where Matic is.
This is a sad one.
This is a sad. Oh my God. Holy God, 37 cents. Oh my God. Bro, can someone call these devs? Like, this is an issue
devs do
here.
something?
Holy
They are
God.
doing something. It's just going to happen in like September or something.
Oh my Lord.
I'm hearing September. Everyone's talking about September. You know what I want? Fucking now, baby.
Oh my God, this is terrible. Look at this. It hasn't been at these prices since March of 2021. You guys, move my face out of the way, Owen, real quick. This level.
Wow.
It's
insane.
crazy that some of these tokens are lower than they were during the bear market.
Do I dare look at Cardano? Do I dare
That's
look
one
at
I think
Cardano?
We
is
would have
lower.
to end this show.
Okay.
Well, it's 3:01. We could just be like, look at the Cardano show.
Oh my God. 30 cents.
Bro, guys.
Bro,
we had a great time.
I talked to BJ on the phone this weekend. I was like, Cardano's going back down to 29 cents, right? And he's like, no way. Shit. Like, oh my God. This is so sad. Holy hell. So
is Bitcoin the new Cardano? I don't know.
You just can't stop. You can't stop, won't stop. No, that coin is way lower than this one in relative terms. And yeah, I mean, you're still up in general on it, but that is pretty terrifying to look at. Now, we got to check on the other ones. Quant, another one I've been fucking warning about for a long time.
It's past 3 o'clock. I got to give people the 2 meme coins.
Oh, yeah. What are the meme coins that you're liking?
Yeah, we got to pick up Dex Screener.
Right,
I'm on Bullx. I'm trading on Bullx like a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
I've perfected the art of taking 1 Solana and turning it into 0.4 Solana. So it's banana tape wall.
Banana?
Oh, is that banana that was taped to the wall?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was art. Yeah.
BTW. It did not die.
Look at this.
Holy God, Nick.
Yeah.
Where did you find this thing?
Look, I've got my ways.
You sick son of a bitch.
And this is a project, $2 million market cap right now, I think.
1.8.
1.8.
Not bad.
So I made a bag on this, a little bit, like a tiny little bag, like $100. But I think this one has that kind of like Popcat-ish potential.
Okay.
There's also, I hope I'm going to get this right, Nero, Niero.
NIE or NEI?
Oh, this is the coin.
I heard that this was a scam coin.
This is the coin that Vitalik got sent 4% of the supply.
That's not it.
The one that I know of is NEI.
NEIRO? Okay.
Yeah. Dude, this one, didn't
21 million.
Vitalik dumped a ton of this.
Yeah, he dumped like 120K.
Let's see here.
There's like a few versions of the token.
This one, just for clarification, the contract address starts CTG37, ends in pump.
But it's a $20 million market cap.
21 mil.
2 million in liquidity locked.
Okay.
So there's a
Not
lot of
fully
degens
locked.
trading this guy.
But there's like a spread out consolidation of the tokens. Like they spread out
11,000 holders.
Let's see here.
What the hell are you doing, bro?
I hate this computer, first of all.
That's the biggest cup and handle I've ever seen in my life.
I mean,
The whole chart is a cup and handle.
This is intriguing here.
Yeah. So I got a little bit of exposure. I don't have any dry powder on the sidelines, so I've got a bag of Solana, and I'm just kind of going all in.
Well, let's go to Bubble Maps.
Oh boy.
Maps. Yeah, I want to see this thing on Bubble Maps. Bubble Maps has been warning about this project, Nick.
Yeah, they
yes,
traded.
look, it's pinned. Heavily controlled. 78% of the supply was sniped at launch and spread out amongst many wallets. Insiders made 4.5 mil and still own 66%. So,
no, proceed with caution.
You proceed with caution.
It's got a big market cap. Like, it's going to take a lot to
let's go
move it around. I don't know if they're going to like nuke a project that if a $20 million meme coin nukes, that would be.
Let's go.
With that kind of cup and handle, like, why would you stick around that much? Like, you're already at a $20 million market cap, right? So, I mean, look, it's a meme coin. Like, the bubble map is not great. Okay. As are none of the projects on pump.fun.
Yeah. This one's probably a market though, and this is Radium. But the insider wallets, they're spread out amongst a ton of these.
With 1%. Okay, look, see with caution.
Yeah.
Take a 5x, get out.
So are you still holding that thing?
I'm in it right now.
You're in it right now?
I'm in it right now, yeah. Because it's on the cup and handle, so it's either going to go gaga.
Dude, I mean, just promise me if you get up here, you're gonna shave some off the top. You
I'll take out my initial.
Okay. Yeah, because you can be in these chaotic things and then take out the initial.
Well, that's the beautiful thing with Bullx is I have my ladder set.
Yeah.
So
okay, fair enough. And proceed with extreme caution, folks.
Yeah.
Now it's about time we go punch the punching bag.
Nice.
I'm gonna go hit the bag, sweat out a lot of the aggravation, the sadness, the despair. No, I'm actually feeling great, you guys. I came in very excited for this market because all the pain. This is where the gains are made. You know what I mean? I hammered into crypto in COVID. This has very similar vibes to COVID. Everyone that's sat here, initially when Bitcoin is at 17K, 15K, all the talking heads are like, you're going to get an entry point at 10K. Wrong. Very wrong. Not us here in the basement. We knew that was going to be the bottom, but it was aggravating for people that listen to those talking heads to be sitting on the sidelines, watching Bitcoin scream up to $74,000. Now we have our blood in the streets. Now we have that chance to absolutely stack. So if you have dry powder, if you find ways to get more dry powder, don't go rob a bank or anything crazy.
Don't do that.
But find ways to get capital. I am considering a couple of my guns might get sold over the course of this week as I see all of these prices reset. I really, really like what I'm seeing. And this is a time frame, like, you remind yourself, why did you get into crypto? Was it for the gains? You saw the numbers go up. Well, you come here for the gains, but you stay for the revolution. That is where we're at right now, folks. So
that's right.
And with that revolution, you can become your own bank. Again, support our channel. If you don't have your cold storage set up, you guys, use code BASE10. Get a wallet, for the love of God. Get your crypto off exchanges because things are getting crazy, getting wiggy.
Wow.
And you can support us all along the way. And it's a pretty badass cold storage wallet. So appreciate every single one of you out in the chat there. Drew P Balls, Crypto Crabman, Coins Chick, B Cashy, Juicy Does Crypto, The Deadwood, Fluffy the Sheep, Tommy Martin, 8707, Michael Moore, Crypto Cody, and Sarah Gonzalez. Thanks for joining the show.
Thanks. She's got a cigar? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
she's burning
she's burning something.
Oh, the New York Times.
Rightfully so.
She should burn the Quran.
Rightfully so. And we got a lot of people on Rumble and 800. Shout out to all you. If you're out there on X, retweet this, share it, like it, send it everywhere. Let's help build the most based crypto show on the planet. I love every single one of you. Hobus just popped in. What's good, man? We got some special stuff, it sounds like, rolling out with Hobus for our members of the YouTube channel. Don't worry about being late, bro. You might have been fighting Palestinian uprisings in New York. It's all good.
Who knows?
But I appreciate every single one of you. We're going to go hit the bag, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Peace out.
Later.